Hi there, welcome back. With this one I want us to look at trigonometry, and in trigonometry we are looking at special angles. We have got angles which we consider special. Let me show you the reason why we are saying they are special. I'm going to use two triangles here. The first one here is an isosceles triangle. I have these two sides which are equal. This is a right angle, and because this is 90 degrees and these two sides are equal, that means this is 45 degrees and this is 45 degrees as well. And I'm saying my triangle has these two sides. This is 1 unit, this is 1 unit, and making use of Pythagoras theorem, you will see that this side, the hypotenuse, is the square root of 2. That is the square root of 1 squared plus 1 squared. That is the square root of 2. This is my special triangle. Now, from my special triangle, I want to consider 45 degrees. Our trig ratios, we've got 3 of them that we want to make use of. Remember, there are 6, but we are looking at 2 only here. The first one, sine 45. From our diagram, sine 45, remember sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so this is sine 45 is opposite side divided by the hypotenuse, so this is equal to 1 over root 2. And then we have cos 45, the cosine of 45. Cos is adjacent of hypotenuse, so cos 45 here is adjacent over hypotenuse. That is 1 over root 2. I want you to notice that these are equal. So it follows that sine 45 and cos 45 are equal. And also, please notice that 45 and 45, when you add them, they give you 90. So we call them complementary angles. That is from Euclidean geometry. If two angles add up to 90 degrees, then we call them complementary angles. And then we have the tangent of 45. We can get it from here also. Tan is opposite over adjacent, so this is 1 over 1. That gives us 1. So 45 degrees is a special angle, and you should know these 3 from your head. Sine 45 is 1 over root 2, cos 45 is 1 over root 2, tan 45 it is 1 over 1, that is equal to 1. Next triangle, this is an equilateral triangle, and on an equilateral triangle, remember, each of the 3 interior angles is 60 degrees. Each of the 3 is 60 degrees, right? And this particular triangle I'm dealing with, it's 2 units each side, right? It's 2 units each of the 3 sides. But I want to bisect this triangle. If I bisect it, remember bisection, if I bisect it, this is going to be 30 degrees, and this also is going to be 30 degrees, and this is going to be 1 unit, and this is going to be 1 unit as well. I've redrawn this one here. This one is just this side of this triangle where we have this is 60 degrees and this is 30 degrees. Remember, 90 plus 60 plus 30 is equal to 180 degrees. And we said this is 2 units and this one 2 units, but we have bisected here, so it means this is 1 and 1. So here we have got 2 units and this is 1 unit. And using Pythagoras theorem, the square root of 2 squared minus 1 squared, that's root of 3. Making use of Pythagoras theorem. Now, the trig ratios of 60 and 30, we are going to get them from from this triangle also. All right, the first one, I have sine 30. Sine 30, we are getting it from here. This is 30. Sine 30 is opposite over hypotenuse, that is 1/2. And then cos 30 also is adjacent over hypotenuse, that is √3/2. And then this is supposed to be tan 30 is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, that is 1/√3. These also you should be able to know them by head. And then the last one, we have cos 60 degrees. This is our 60 degrees. Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, that is 1/2. And then sine 60 degrees is equal to, this is our 60 is opposite over hypotenuse, that's √3/2. And then we have tan 60 degrees also. Tan is opposite over adjacent. This is our 60, so it's opposite over adjacent, that's √3/1. These are the trig ratios for sine, that is for 45 degrees, 60 degrees, and 30 degrees. I also want you to notice that cos 60 is 1/2, sine 30 is 1/2. These are equal. So that means sine 30 is equal to cos 60. And I also want you to notice that 60 and 30 are complementary angles. They add up to 180. Sorry, they add up to 90 degrees. We also have sine 60 and cos 30. Both of them give √3/2. So it follows that these two are equal. Sine 60 and cos 30, they are equal, and the angles 60 and 30, they add up to 90. They are complementary angles. Now, when you have ratios which are equal, just like this, sine 60 and cos 30, we have cos 60 and sine 30. That pair, we call them cofunctions. Now, these are special angles. You should know these two little triangles in your head, so that whenever you need any one of these, you should be able to give them without using a calculator. Enjoy.